What's up, guys? This is Tom here, and this is the General Shizzel Podcast, Episode 2. What's up, guys? You are tuning in now to the General Shizzel Podcast, Episode 2. Yes, we have been going for 2 weeks. And it's absolutely brilliant. But unfortunately, today Adam is not with us, but Joe has prepared an official statement for us of why Adam isn't here. Haven't you, Joe?
I have indeed. On behalf of Adam, I think we've come to the conclusion that the only possible explanation can be he is completely lubing himself up tonight for the UK premiere of The Walking Dead Season 2. I cannot wait. Our listeners should not be able to wait. If you've never watched it before, please tune in to watch it on FX. It's a fucking awesome TV series. You'll fucking love it. If you love zombies, you like TV series, regardless, it's a great series. Please watch it.
Oh yeah. It's recorded on Friday, so for you people listening to it on Sunday when we're actually released,
you've missed the rest.
You've missed the episode. Yeah, and we've just sort of endorsed The Walking Dead, so hopefully we can get like an endorsement check from them.
A bit of money.
Yeah, a bit of munge. We can actually get someone else to do the editing apart from me, who is shit at it. But today we've got the same people as we did apart from Adam. We have Mitchell. You'll be glad to hear.
Hello. What's up? In a place called Vertigo.
Yes, he's suddenly decided to introduce himself by taking song names out of random songs. And
what's wrong with that?
Everything. And we also have Joe with us today.
Jack me hollow, jack me quick. You got nothing on this 9-inch dick.
Yeah.
Right.
I thought Mitchell's start was bad, and then I just heard that, and I know. And then we've also got Ross. So
all I can say is, what's up, Ross? You're enjoying the podcast so far?
Which they probably won't. Nobody will have turned on for episode 2.
Nobody will give a shit.
Nobody will give a shit. Well, basically, for our topic today, we've gone with the Walking Dead theme, which is coming out on Sunday. And if you want to send an endorsement checks,
Friday.
Sunday
US release.
And if you want to send an endorsement check, we'll be very happy to endorse the product. But apart from that, we are going on the topic of what our guests would do in the middle of a zombie apocalypse. And we'll start with Mitchell, I reckon. So, Mitchell, please tell us what you would do in a zombie apocalypse.
Now. What type of zombie are we talking? Are we talking like the slow walking?
We're talking about zombies.
Just imagine there's shitloads of them all around your house and everywhere.
Yeah, but what type? I mean, there are several different types. You've got the fast runnings, you've got the slow, stupid ones.
We should go with the slow ones.
We should go with just
the more stereotypical ones.
The stereotypical zombie.
Only in like one film, the Dawn of the Dead remake, I believe, is the first one.
Is this
Prove me wrong.
Yeah, but video games, I mean, come on.
But they're way too
my idea would be, I'd get a bus, I'd load up a bunch of people, I'd drive to an Asda's or a Tesco's or a big shopping market with lots of stuff that we need. I'd go in and I'd just live there for the rest of my life. I mean, you got shite loads of televisions, games, alcohol, lots of alcohol, food, canned goods. You can't beat canned goods.
You can get proper goods.
Hey!
Yeah, you can. It's like that's like sort of saying, "Oh, I like canned tomatoes. They're much better than the real thing."
They are.
No, they're not. It's like what? Come on.
No, they're not.
No, they're not at all. Yeah,
Yeah, but you've also got knives that you can use to defend yourself.
Oh yeah, shank the zombies.
Yeah, which is probably what Ross would be doing for the whole having fun shanking.
Oh yeah.
All the yeah, that sounds probly wrong. That you said shanking all the zombies.
Just for the definition, shanking is stabbing, not shagging.
Shagging is not shanking.
Yes.
Which is good. So we've all cleaned that up. And thanks for that, Mitchell, for your insight in what you do in the middle of a zombie apocalypse by going to Asda, which would be a perfect place to go. And so we'll move on now to Joe. So, Joe, please tell us what you would do in the middle of a zombie apocalypse.
You know, I'm going to be that.
Just to clarify, slow walking zombies, Mitchell. Just
Thank
because you were being so awkward.
I'm not being awkward.
You're being awkward. It's zombies.
Not awkward. Yes.
They're zombies. Let's be honest. They're nothing more. They're nothing less. They're zombies. I mean, come on, Mitchell.
Oh, fine.
Anyways, I'm going to go with being that stereotypical guy from not only zombie films, but in general most films, of being that guy who goes back for the people he loves, makes a claim, goes to save them, and then from the end of it gets the girl he loves because he saved her life. That's going to be me, okay, guys? You can see me strolling around in my jacket with my shades on, and I'm going to act really cool when I'm killing these zombies. And the most greatest thing possible about the zombie invasion is the fact that you have the ultimate reason and ability to fuck up whoever the hell you want, because there is no laws. There's nothing stopping you from killing that motherfucker who's fucked
Apart
you
from
over
the laws
1,000
of-
fucking times.
Apart from the laws of Zombieland, I mean, like, you have to check the back seat. That's a law.
Yeah.
That's a definite law.
Yeah.
And what was the other things?
Keeping fit.
Keeping fit.
Yeah.
So I'd be fucked. So yeah. And if you don't get that joke, I'll tell you. I'm big, all right. So fuck off. All right.
Like I said,
I've scared everybody off now. That's great. So yeah.
That is true, definitely. But what I'm referring to is the legislation aspect of how I could literally go and essentially take revenge on all those people who fucked me over and not have any guilt in my mind about doing it, whether they're zombies or not.
That's technically why Adam isn't here, because he's scared if a zombie apocalypse just breaks out right now, Joe might just fuck him over.
Oh, no beef with Adam. No beef with Adam.
But however, Mitchell
Mitchell, on the other hand.
I'm in Asda,
you will be
I'm all
hunted. Yeah, he'll be in Asda. He'll be fine.
I work in Asda.
Impenetrable.
Yeah.
Unless
Yeah,
you work-
well, we will
Oh,
move on
shoot.
to the Professor of Zombology over here of the Zimbabwean School of Witchcraft and Wizardry, and move on to Ross. So, here, Ross, please tell us what you would do in a zombie apocalypse.
Well, I've always sort of a bit of a plan. I always try and tweak it to see if anything changes and what's the best thing to do. But personally, for me, I'd get a bit of I'd get all sort of stocked up. Get all my house boarded up and everything, almost like a little mini fortress. Get enough food in and a few weapons, and then I'd sort of sit and enjoy a bit of daytime TV and Xbox. And when the zombies come out at night, I see if I can just sort of snipe them silently, try and slowly wipe them out. Then I'm helping my community by slowly reducing the numbers around my house.
So your idea is to sit at home and watch loose women while there are zombies outside, basically.
It's the
pretty much.
perfect combination, let's be honest.
That's pretty much it. I mean, not specifically loose women, maybe scrubs or 2.5 Men.
No, I think
2.5
loose
men.
women wouldn't count because
Which we have not used for our theme, isn't that right?
Oh, yes.
We have not used the theme for 2.5 Men. We have used the theme from 1.5 Men, and so we'll.
Okay.
It's there. Well, and so basically, what you would do, Ross, is just stay inside, watch loose women, scrubs, and 1.5 Men.
Oh, and maybe get pissed as well. That could vary the day up for me a bit.
So you'd have to go onto your roof technically to.
Yeah, possibly.
shoot all the
Like I
zombies.
said, I'd turn my house into a little mini fortress, boarded up.
I've just
Then
thought.
at night time, I'd snipe a little silencer on the end so I don't get hurt.
Can I ask where you're getting this sniper from?
Yeah,
Well, I did originally say I'd travel around and stock up.
stock up.
So-
eh?
yes.
So you could go
He'll
to a
stock
little,
up at Mitchell's Asda, I
Oh,
reckon. Yeah.
Yeah, apparently that's where it's all at.
And then.
Your mini fortress will be mine and my mega fortress.
Well, I'm just
Mega
getting a
fortress
local
being
community.
Asda. Let's be
Yes.
honest.
I could drop a giant ale on the zombies. That would be awesome.
Some Asda price real ale, because that's Asda price. Thanks for that, Ross. We'll sort of move on from zombies and all that rubbish to Joe, because Joe has actually thought up of a new little bit for us in this podcast. And seeing as in our last podcast he was really moaning about every single film he could find, because Joe's a real film goer, you see, ladies and gentlemen. And he's going to give us a little, every week now, I reckon, he'll be giving us a little review of films he's gone and seen in the week. So, Joe, please tell us what film you saw.
Yeah, let's go for it. Johnny English Reborn, ladies and gentlemen, Johnny English Reborn. I don't know how exclusive, well, not exclusive, but the States have this yet, or they've had it. But basically, it's the sequel. Obviously, the first Johnny English film starring Rowan Atkinson. The plot centered around a James Bond sort of spoof of Chinese president. I can't remember, trying to be assassinated.
Chinese president.
It's something like that.
So you're doing a review and you don't hardly know the story.
This is where I'm coming on to now. Let me tell you this, ladies and gentlemen. If you're going to see a film that has an amazing plot that will make you be moved, that will just genuinely blow you away because of everything, this is not the film for you. Okay?
It is not the Saving Private Ryan
It's
guy.
not the Saving Private Ryan, Shawshank Redemption, Pulp Fiction sort of film. No, at all. But is it a hilarious film that will literally have you dying, essentially, throughout the film of laughter? Yes. It's really a great film to go watch with a group. Just go have a laugh with it. Don't take it seriously. If you watch it for what it is, it's a really good, funny film that is definitely worth seeing, and I strongly recommend it. It's just something really to calm you down, to get a lot off your mind. Just go and have a laugh at it. Because there are some hilarious scenes, no spoilers, but there's just some hilarious scenes. Rowan Atkinson is amazing in his role. Absolutely amazing. And like I said, take it for what it is. Not an incredible film. It's full of plot holes, by the way. But it's so funny.
So all those people on iTunes won't be happy then. So all those people going on iTunes and saying, "Oh my God, there's a fucking massive plot hole in this. Jaws, he's not a shark, he's mechanic. That's a massive plot hole." It's like, I've seen that. That is an actual review. That Jaws. Yeah, I've actually seen a review that there was somebody who complained that Jaws was not real. I was like saying, well, do you expect
someone to actually
going to train a shark to actually eat somebody? That sounds like a good.
You don't need to train a shark to eat someone, do you?
Well, they don't actually eat people normally. It's only when provoked. So
when people look like seals, anyway. Most of the time in Australia, because they're always surfing and like lazing around.
Or there's just really loads of fat Australians that look like seals.
Yeah. Or walruses.
Or walruses, but that's probably a bit too far south for the walrus, I imagine, or too far north.
Yeah.
Wherever the hell they're from.
Various species of seals, then.
Various species. So we won't discriminate against the greys or the black seals. So we're a multiracial seal community. Well, from seals to film reviews. Thanks for that, Joe. We've found out that Johnny English is a film that you shouldn't take seriously. So
exactly. I don't know if the Americans will get the sort of humour, but I think
Well, I swear Mr. Bean's quite big in the States, isn't it?
I'm not too sure.
I think it is. But come on, I mean, in the trailer, I've seen because I haven't seen it yet, it's like there's a, instead of, in the James Bond and Bourne Supremacy films, or the Italian jobs, we're all driving around in Minis, Aston Martins and Ferraris and whatever, but in this one, there is actually a chase scene with a wheelchair, which goes up to 45 miles an hour. 60 miles an hour. So basically, it is a go-kart that looks like a wheelchair.
Like I said...
And for that single reason, you should go out and watch. I probably will this holiday, I imagine.
Like I said, it is spoofing on Bond's supremacy films. And if you've got such a massive love for those films, which I do, I have a massive love for the Bond films, I've seen every one. But seriously, if you really think that's going to annoy you for some reason, don't watch it. But it's something really you don't need to take seriously. It's not trying to be like that at all. It's just trying to be just a spoof, trying to be fun. And like I said, it's worth watching for a laugh.
So you've got Joe's recommendation of the week, and it's Johnny English. So thanks for that, Joe. We'll all go and see Johnny English Reborn, I reckon, then in the half term, and the drinks are on me. So,
Watered down Diet Coke.
yeah, that's great. So, thanks, Joe, again for the about fourth time, and we will move on to probably the most disturbing bit of our podcast, and we'll welcome back Ross here and say, Ross, please tell us what way to die you found this week.
Oh, guys, I mean, right. First of all, picture this. It's a weird, proper freak guy. Looks like a bit of a punk rocker. He's proper fucked up, really. So imagine this guy. He's in America.
No offence to all the punk rockers listening now.
I mean, basically, this guy, he's an American punk rocker guy, and he's a bit of a freak because he needs to satisfy his need for sexual gratification. Right. So one day,
Don't we all?
Yeah, don't we all?
Oh yeah. One day, he's a bit weird. So he has basically a cow heart that he connects with lots of electrical wiring, so that it's pumping and it looks like it's alive. And you can tell what's going to happen next. Really, the guy starts shagging the cow heart through.
Wait! Just to stop you there. How can the people tell that from electrocuting a cow's heart that he's suddenly going to start fucking it?
Because hearts run on electrical impulses.
Fact of the day.
Yeah. So basically, this heart's like pumping out, and then he thinks, oh yeah, I'm going to have a bit of a shag with it. But unfortunately, this guy's a complete moron, and he basically electrocutes himself through his cock, and basically just dies of cardiac arrest, or basically just general electrocution.
I'm sorry, but if you're into like torturous sex, why not
Saw films?
No, I was just saying, why not try and crack one off to loose women?
Oh, no.
No.
Seriously, fuck those women. Seriously.
It probably is torture watching them, though, anyway.
Yeah, but Joe would fuck them, but not in the way you're thinking.
In the fucked over sort of
Yeah,
sense.
in the fucked over sort of way. Not the sex way, the fucking over way.
So basically, you see this guy's a proper freak, and he gets his comeuppance really for being a freak. End of.
Well, thanks for that enlightenment there, Ross, of our second
Odd way to die.
Odd way to die, exactly. Well, not odd, just absolutely
wrong.
Freakish and wrong. But we will end our podcast on a high after that, so we will now move on to our terrible joke of the week. Now, if you remember, Joe told us about a joke of
Wrestling.
Of wrestling, yes,
Yeah,
and how not to hold keep a wrestler on hold because he doesn't like it. And if you're wondering when I'm going to say the joke, that was the joke.
Don't give the viewers bad memories. I think they're still recovering from
They're still recovering.
Horrifying experience.
They're actually in hospital. They're just like in an asylum going, no, in straitjackets after that. Well, to luck, Mitchell found, I think, a better joke. But well, please tell us, Mitchell, what joke you found.
To finish off the zombie theme, I found this one. The first zombie says to his friend, the other zombie, "You don't look well today, mate." The second zombie turns around and goes, "No, I'm dead on my feet."
And if you're wondering when he's going to say the punchline, that was it.
You may have even heard the rustle of a tumbleweed move through after a couple of seconds.
yeah. I think that is. I think it might be on par with the joke a lot. Yes, I think our best joke of the worst jokes has got to be the dog one.
Oh God.
Yeah, shall we say it just for memorable purposes? Right. So we'll use Ross. So hey Ross, I tell you what, my dog he doesn't have a nose.
How can he smell?
He smells terrible.
Okay, that made it worse by Ross saying "can." How can he smell? It's how does he smell?
Oh, Mitchell, shut up.
If you're going to say a bad joke, at least say a bad joke.
To be honest, I sort of forgot about it. I was sort of improvising there. So I think I can let myself off that.
Yeah, the audience probably won't, but we'll. So for his last appearance on the General Shizzel Podcast, it's Ross, everybody.
Down a trapdoor.
Yes, well, thanks for listening, guys. It's a bit shorter than usual, but you'll probably cope with that after.
They're probably glad.
They're probably glad it's about 5 minutes shorter. But anyway, that is our podcast. So thanks to Mitchell and his terrifying zombie joke.
I don't know what to say.
No, there's nothing you can say about that. Thanks to Joe and his great film review of Johnny English Reborn.
The Walking Dead tonight, people. Please watch it. You will not regret it.
And please send the endorsement check to.
Please do. We need money.
Not for the podcast. We just need money.
We're students. We need money. Let's be honest.
We are students. Yeah, we need it for all sorts. I mean, alcohol, women.
Yeah.
And even the sensitive topic of university, which, to be honest, is a bit of a joke.
And there's our political part of the podcast done. So I will thank Mitchell.
Yes.
Thank Joe. And thank Ross.
See you guys.
For being our guest today. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll probably not see you next week. We're on holiday, but we'll see you in 2 weeks' time. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.